not now, but
You
see, like.
Sorry, I'm getting my scar, guys.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bible in the Year Day 192. We're going to read 2 Chronicles 22, Matthew 12, verses 43 to 50, and Matthew 13, 1 to 17. Not cool, woman.
Not cool, woman.
You mocking me?
Maybe. The blue of all places. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's just in Sonic X Shadow Generations reference.
They're like, huh?
Guys, you see, I recently uploaded a short on my channel. I private, so I'm gonna make it public for y'all to see it. Y'all, you can just start going to the pages to look for whatever. Read my videos, and I'm going to remind me, guys. I'm trying to make it like for you to see, and I'm gonna.
Acts, Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians.
It's a short.
Thessalonians.
So me and my friend, virtual friend, I recorded a video, and I thought this was pretty funny. Well, in my opinion, actually, my opinion.
Okay, 2 Chronicles 22.
Hope you guys like
2 Chronicles 22.
2 Chronicles 22. I can wait for that.
2 Chronicles 22. Maybe we should do an ASMR Bible in here.
2.
We whisper them.
ASMR. And you know how Guavajuicy's like...
Ahaziah. Okay, 2 Chronicles 22. Sorry guys, it's past my bedtime.
Past your nap time.
Past my bedtime.
Nap time.
My bedtime.
Nap time.
I don't nap in the middle of the night. I nap during the middle of the day if I feel like it. Ahaziah reigns in Judah. Then the inhabitants of Jerusalem made Ahaziah his youngest son king in his place. For the raiders who came with the Arabians into the camp had killed all the older sons. So Ahaziah, the son of Jehoram, king of Judah, reigned. Ahaziah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. He also walked in the ways of the house of Ahab, for his mother advised him to do wickedly. Therefore he did evil in the sight of the Lord, like the house of Ahab, for they were his counselors after the death of his father, to his destruction. He also followed their advice and went with Jehoram, the son of Ahab, king of Israel, to war against Hazael, king of Syria, at Ramoth Gilead, and the Syrians wounded Joram. Then he returned to Jezreel to recover from the wounds which he had recovered at Ramah, when he fought against Hazael, king of Syria, and Azariah, the son of Jehoram, king of Judah, went down to see Jehoram, the son of Ahab, in Jezreel, because he was sick. His going to Joram was God's occasion for Ahaziah's downfall, for when he arrived, he went out with Jehoram against Jehu, the son of Nimshi, whom the Lord had anointed to cut off the house of Ahab. And it happened when Jehu was executing judgment on the house of Ahab, and found the princes of Judah, and the son of Ahaziah's brothers who served Ahaziah, that he killed them. Then he searched for Ahaziah, and they caught him. He was hiding in Samaria, and brought him to Jehu. When they had killed him, they buried him, because they said, "He is the son of Jehoshaphat, who sought the Lord with all his heart." So the house of Ahaziah had no one to assume power over the kingdom. Athaliah reigns in Judah. Now when Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw that her son was dead, she arose and destroyed all the royal heirs of the house of Judah. But Jehoshabeth, the daughter of the king, took Joash, the son of Ahaziah, and stole him away from among the king's sons who were being murdered, and put him and his nurse in a bedroom. So Jehoshabeth, the daughter of King Jehoram, the wife of Jehoiada, Jehoiada the priest, for she was a sister of Ahaziah, hid him from Athaliah so that she did not kill him. And he was hidden with them in the house of God for 6 years, while Athaliah reigned over the land.
Okay.
Mateo.
Next one's Matthew chapter 12, verses 43 to 50.
Capítulo 12. What is it? 12 what?
Okay, so chapter 12, verses 43 to 50.
43 to 50. Okay. An unclean spirit returns. When an unclean spirit goes out of a man, he goes through dry places seeking rest and finds none. Then he says, I will return to my house from which I came. And when he comes, he finds it empty, swept and put in order. Then he goes and takes with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. So shall it also be with this wicked generation. Jesus' mother and brothers sent for him. While he was still talking to the multitudes, behold, his mother and brothers stood outside seeking to speak to him. Then one said to him, Look, your mother and your brothers are standing outside seeking you to speak with you. But he answered and said to the one who told him, Who is my mother and who are my brothers? And he stretched out his hand toward the disciples and said, Here are my mother and my brothers, for whoever does the will of my Father is in heaven is my mother, my brother and sister and mother. Chapter 13. The parable of the sower. Is it all the chapters, or is it, what does it go up to?
Whoa.
13, 1 to 17. Okay. The parable of the sower. On the same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat by the sea, and great multitudes were gathered together to him, so that he got into a boat and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. Then he spoke many things to them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. Some fell on the stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. But others fell on good ground and yielded a crop, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. The purpose of the parables. And the disciples came and said to him, Why do you speak to them in parables? He answered and said to them, Because it has been given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For whoever has, to him more will be given, and he will have abundance. But whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. Therefore I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. And in them the prophecy of Isaiah is fulfilled, which says, Hearing you will hear and shall not understand, and seeing you will see and not perceive. For the hearts of this people have grown dull, their ears are hard of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, lest they should understand with their hearts and turn, so that I should heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For assuredly I say to you that many prophets and righteous men desired to see what you see and did not see it, and to hear what you hear and did not hear it. God bless.
Bye-bye.